right here. You can see it there. And this was not deep at all.
Boots crunch dirt in the morning light. Coals whine as they spring to life. Red clay dreams and relic calls, chasing echoes neath the tall corn walls. Dust kicks up on old farm roads with a shovel and a camera roll. Signal beeps, my heart ignites. Another chapter waiting to unfold. Indiana unearthed, secrets in the ground, coins and buttons, tales profound. Every dig a mystery, every find a prize. Metal gods sing beneath Hoosier skies.
What's going on, fellow treasure hunters? Today Wendy and I came out to this really old homestead. The family that lives here now bought this farm back in 1871. There was a previous owner. They were told that the actual farmhouse itself was built in 1832. Just went and talked to the property owner. He gave us a tip as well that there was a starter home on the back of this property, a log cabin. He just recently tore down the barn to that last year. So if we follow a lane back down that way, it's going to take us to that spot, but we figured we'd come out for a little bit today. This is an absolutely beautiful farm that we're on today. We'll get closer up to the house. We're actually right here by the lane. So hopefully we get on some good targets. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified. We'll see y'all shortly. Wish us luck. Let's go find some history. Alrighty, and we got our first desirable target of the day. Not entirely sure what this is. It did have like a little bit of wiring that was coming out right there, so I think it's something electrical. So mystery item, if anybody knows what this is, please let me know in the comments. Also, I might add, it's pretty humid out here today. Gotta drink your water, stay hydrated. Wendy just found, what'd you find?
Oh,
you wanna tell them what you found? A hammerhead.
A hammerhead, not the shark.
Not the shark, but a hammerhead. Is it an old one? It is an old one. Nice.
Can't carry it, so I'm just put it right here for now.
Alright. Alright, so it's been a little while, and we moved closer up to the house. I just found what I thought was junk, and I cleaned it off a little bit, and on the back over here I saw some cursive writing, so I opened it up, and it says Raleigh's on it. You can see there, R-A-W-L-E-I-G-H-S. Not entirely sure what this is. I do believe it could possibly be some hair fop, like some hair paste that they would have used back in the day, and this was the lid for it. But pretty cool, nice little advertisement piece. And Wendy is on a target. Let's see what she's about to pull. So I just pulled this harmonica wreath here, and Wendy on that target that she was after. You have it.
The button's right here, there's still something down in here.
Put that in my pouch. Oh wow, yeah. That is an old one. So there's the button that Wendy just found. Shank is broke off of it. It looks like it's an iron button. I don't see any design on it, but still, nonetheless, nice little find. Alright, and we got compliments on our live digs. I got a 20, 21. Not that deep either, but that harmonica wreath that I found wasn't that deep either. Wendy's on a target right over here beside me. See if we can get some coinage. I found a modern day clag coin earlier. Actually kind of right over beside this. Oh, I see it. It's big and round, and it looks old. You guys can see it there. what we got? What in the world? Oh, it's a, well, actually, I'm not entirely sure what this is. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. I think it's going to be a piece to a lantern. Yep, that's exactly what that is. It's going to be a top piece to a oil lantern. A wick would have came out of here. Find a lot of these. Alright. Alright, shortly after that oil lantern piece, it's a really good signal. 25, 26. Alright, sounds like some silver coinage to me. You guys might see my silver dance finally. I forgot to do my my big cop dance. What was it? A couple videos ago. I forgot to do that for you guys. So maybe if this is a big copper, I'll have Wendy record me doing my big cop dance. Still in the hole? Yeah, you guys like my gear out here today? You guys like that? Got the old man white socks on and some shorts. Had a good cut on it. Oh wow. What in the world? I have found one of these before. They have writing on them. Get that wiped off. It says Cincinnati on it. Not entirely sure what these are. I'll have to look it up and let you guys know what it is. It's pretty cool. Super heavy. It's made of lead. You can see there where it says Cincinnati on the bottom. Not bad. Alright, so I'm up here by the house and I just found this really nice pocket knife here. Both sides are on it. Thing's beautiful. Obviously, from it sitting in the ground for so long, not going to be able to open it. But nonetheless, a really nice personal relic. It's a maybe one of the farm owner's family members was carrying this around one day and it's out here doing some yard work and dropped it. It's nice. Alright, just pulled my first flat button out of here. Moved around here to the front yard so you can see him right here up on the house. Really wasn't that deep either. A lot of these targets aren't that deep. I figured after sitting for all these years they probably would have sunk down a little bit more. I think I nicked it just a little bit there with my hand tool, but nonetheless got a flat button. Alright everyone, I should have live dug it. It was kind of jumpy, but I got 1835 largie here, and yeah, as you can see, she's seen better days. I wasn't entirely sure what it was. I had to spray it and scrub it with my brush, but you can see there, that's the bust there facing to the left, and the back is pretty much toasted. But as promised, woo! Woo! There's my big cop dance for you guys. Wendy got a kick out of that one. So I just pulled this little pendant here. As you can see, it's got a little tree on it. Back of it there. But it's pretty cool. As many of you know, Wendy and I are actually in recovery from alcoholism. Kind of significant for us because in recovery there's the recovery tree, and just you know, little reminder. I like it. Definitely will have to put that on a necklace for sure. 23, 22. Pretty solid. I already walked all the way around it, so hopefully we can get down here to it. This is right by where the owner said that they cut down a big oak tree. hard to cut this plug without tearing up the ground. A lot of moles around here too, mole holes, so. Oh, and I think I already see it. Just fell out. Let's see what we got here. Got an Indian head? Nope, got a weedy. Let's clean off the front of it here. See if we can see old Abe on there, old Honest Abe. Yeah, there it is there. And see if we can get a date. $1920 there, that old weedy. The front of it, still gonna have to clean up the back a little bit better. Awesome, another coin. Had to chase that guy down. Whew, give me the runaround. Got some silver. I believe it's gonna be a Merc. Let's get ready to do a little Hawk Tui. I was gonna live dig it, but it was a little all over the place, really. Yep, sure is. It's gonna be a Merc. It's gonna be a 1944 Mercury dime. There's the back of it there. Awesome. Got some silver. Alright, so I found what I believe was a bracelet. It's got some floral design on it. Trying to get it cleaned up a little bit better. Looks like it was brass, but it was plated silver. Wendy went to go get a rag so we can get it cleaned up a little bit better for the wrap up, but it looks like it clipped right here. It's pretty nice. A little bit of jewelry. I like it. I'll take it and we'll move on. Would like to add, this is probably going to be a 2-dayer because I believe we're going to come back out here tomorrow because we have baseball to attend. So been having some pretty good luck. 4th target dug, and they've all been keepers. It's got this little toy monster truck here right by where I just found that bracelet. Not super old, but it is older. Probably put it in the around the 80s, early 90s. It's pretty cool. All right, well, after fighting it, it's gonna be a 1946 wheat penny. Sweet. Right before we leave, another coin. Need some more silver. I know it's out here. Wow, check this out.
What the heck is it?
That's nice. It's got a little heart.
Oh, that's
Looks
cool.
like it was like a locket or something. See there, the little brackets on there? That's pretty cool. It's a nice little relic. Alright everyone, so that's going to wrap up today. Stay tuned, we're not done. We're going to see you guys shortly. We're going to come back out here tomorrow and do some more swinging. I do believe Brewski's coming back out with us tomorrow, so hopefully he's with us. Hopefully we can get on some more awesome targets at this old home site. This place has really been paying off so far. Guys, later, it'll be later for us, but for you, it'll be right about now. Alright, what's going on everyone? As promised, we're back out here. This is going to be day 2 at this farmhouse we're at. Wendy's already back over here swinging, over here beside me. You can see her out there. So we're just going to be out here for a little bit. We do have to leave a little earlier today again due to some baseball. So we're going to hurry up and get into the ground. Hopefully get on some great targets again. Also, don't forget, if you're enjoying this video and you want to help support Indiana Unearthed, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Subscription is free. Just want to put that out there because there are some people who believe that you have to pay for YouTube subscription, and that is usually and typically only for memberships. So, costs nothing to hit the subscribe button. We'll see y'all shortly. All right, y'all. You're gonna see the silver dance. I just pulled this. Got a silver wedding band here. Have to get that cleaned up. Get it cleaned out. See if we can get a marking off of it. It's pretty nice. So we'll be right back. Like I said, let me get this cleaned up. Awesome. Some more silver. Alright, y'all. You can see in there it says sterling. It's got the hallmark on it. I'd say it's probably early 1900s, mid 1900s. It's got a nice little stamp design in it. It's been a while since I found a ring, so it's pretty nice. So I'm back up here in the front yard, and I just found another pocket knife. This will be the second pocket knife out of this yard. It's pretty nice. Not as nice as the other one, but pretty cool. Like finding personal relics like this, that's for sure. All right, and I was swinging back through the backyard, and right beside where I found that silver ring a little bit ago, I just found this little pendant here, and it is gold plated. I do believe that's what that is. There's the hole there, I'm guessing for the necklace. It's got a fancy little design on it. Another nice relic. Alright everyone, I don't know what I've come across here, but I just want to show you real quick. I found that silver ring right there. I found that gold plated pendant right beside it. Right here. You can see it there. And this was not deep at all. Look at this. This has been crazy today. Yep, Swank, patent number. It's got sterling on it. This is sterling silver. I forget what these are called. That's crazy. That was less than an inch deep. Literally.
That's insane.
That is insane. I cannot remember what these are though. I think it was for like a pocket watch or maybe like a money clip. I'm not entirely sure. But that is insane. Look, you can see there. Says right there, Swank with the patent number, sterling. That is crazy. Wow. I found one of these before, but
You just don't remember what it was called.
I just can't remember what it was called, but that's unreal.
It really is. It's wild.
Yeah, so much jewelry and personal silver items just scattered back here.
You're in the beauty shop.
Yeah. All right.
That is crazy.
I remembered what it was, everyone. It's a tie clip. So your tie would have went in there. And this would have draped over your tie, like so. That's exactly what that is. It's a tie clip. I could not remember what it was. Unreal. Awesome. This is just getting crazier and crazier. Okay, so this obviously is a keyhole. I just pulled this right by where I just found that silver tie clip. I told Wendy, this is my theory. Maybe the family buried a jewelry box. They've come through over time and maybe they cleared this out with an excavator or something to flatten this out. In the process, they didn't know that there was a jewelry box buried, and that's why I'm going around here right now and finding all this stuff, because it's possibly where it broke. That's just my theory. But this right here definitely got me thinking that that's what we got going on here, because that's definitely a keyhole. Unreal. All right, everyone, so we are still out here at this farm, and I don't know if I mentioned or not, the owner had told us that there was a log cabin at the back of the property. Well, he brought us back here earlier and showed us, which is right over there behind me, where it's like right over here behind me, where he tore down a barn a few years ago. He said that he doesn't exactly know where the cabin was, but he does know that there was a cabin back here, and he asked me to find it. With it being a family farm, I'm going to do what I can and try to swing through this grass, which is extremely high. He said he needs to get back here and get it bush hogged, but until then, I'm still going to go back here and try to swing, see if we can locate this old cabin site. So stay tuned. Well, this stuff is super hard to swing through, obviously, for obvious reasons. But just found my first good indicator here that definitely something was here. Getting a lot of iron, and I just pulled this little button here, so it's a good sign. Alright, so I moved back up here to the main house, and obviously it was really super hard to swing through that tall grass, but I do believe I located that cabin for him. But this is my first target back up here. I just found another piece of what appears to be some sort of fancy jewelry, like a locket or something. Have to get it cleaned up a little bit better, but never found so many personal items like I have here, as far as like jewelry and fancy pieces. So it's pretty cool. Really like this spot. Put it in the pouch and keep rolling. All right, chase it down. A nice little buckle here. Little square buckle out here in the front yard. All right, we got our first Indian out of here. It's going to be in 1889. You can see here. Beautiful coin. Really nice green patina on it. Really nice. Awesome. Let's get some more silver. Alright, y'all, so as strange as this may seem, I actually had this as a bucket list item that I wanted to find. It's a lead toy. Little action figure guy, little cowboy, tipping his hat. Thing's hefty too. That's awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted to find one of these. It's always been on a bucket list for me. Super cool. Just pulled this pretty nice little suspender clip here. It's got a little fancy design on it. It's a little different as well from what I'm used to pulling. Cool little relic though, I like it. Alright, y'all. Third pocket knife out of here. Third one. Wendy says third? Yep, there it is right there. It's another nice one too. Have to get it cleaned up a little bit better, but wow. I think this is have to get that cleaned off. It might be a case. Might be a case pocket knife. That's a nice one. Sweet. I'll take that. All right. Got another awesome relic here. Another suspender clip. Got some fancy design on it there. I love finding these in yards because they literally look like they were dropped yesterday. Awesome find. Going back over some of these areas that we've already been through and digging signals that we didn't dig the first time, and it's still paying off. All right, everyone, we had a great 2 days out here at this beautiful spot. Found a lot of awesome stuff. Found some awesome coins.
I didn't.
Wendy had a rough time. She was the Iron Maiden again, but that's okay. She's just getting back out, so it's going to take her a little bit get used to swinging, and yeah, that's all right. We can bear with it. So all right, everyone, we're going to get ready to get into the wrap up once we get back, which will be here in just a little bit for us, but it'll be right about now for you. We just got back home, had a ball game to go to. Devin won, his team won, so woo! We're getting ready to hop into the wrap up. We just got everything cleaned up and pretty decent board for the past 2 days. So let's get ready to hop into it, check out everything we found. All right, and Wendy volunteers as tribute to go first. So she sacrificed. She did pretty good. Found 2 iron buckles here. She got this really nice piece of glass, and that was actually the bottom of a jar, and we got excited because I was like, well, hopefully, maybe the family buried some money, but she dug around and didn't find anything else. She's got this little doodad here, not really sure what that is. It's got a nail or something that's going through it. It's like a piece of pewter. This was her button that she found. That was one of her first signals. She found this back piece here to this pocket watch. It's really nice, gold plated, as you can see there. We were kind of separated throughout this trip, so I didn't get with her to do any updates. And then this was the leather piece that she found. I think we did record this, and if we didn't, I do believe that this was, and there was more to it, but it kind of broke apart after she put it in her finds bag. I do believe that this was actually a pair of old welding goggles or motorcycle goggles. So that's a pretty cool find, really. She actually found it right beside the driveway. So there's Wendy's finds for this little outing. I got 3 silvers for the board, and I would just like to add that the large cent that I found, that 1835 large cent, I did give that to the property owner as an appreciation for letting us come out. I also am going to be giving him the mercury dime there, so we'll start down here at the bottom. I do have 2 mystery items on this board, so if anybody can help me out with it, please leave it in the comments. I didn't record it, but this was a big piece of brass, and this thing is pretty hefty. It's got these like little triangle designs on the back. I almost thought that it was like maybe to like a knife, maybe like the handle to like a knife, like the tang would have went through the top, but it's like way too wide there, so I'm not entirely sure what that is. Hopefully somebody in our Finds Friday segment, which I would just like to put out, is every Friday at 8 o'clock, Finds Friday. You can submit your finds, and then we have folks in the chat hanging out, and we figure stuff out together. Also, my second item, I'm not entirely sure. I think that this is a coat rack, so that was another item that I didn't record. But as you can see, we got all kinds of stuff. Got some really nice fancy suspender clips here. This little heart that I picked up, I do believe that this actually is a suspender clip as well, and I'm not sure if you can tell. I kind of got bad lighting in here, but it does say patent right there, and then it says 1846 and 50. So right there on that, it's what that says there. I found some pretty cool pocket knives out there. A lot of jewelry, believe it or not. I couldn't believe it. This has got some floral design on it. Looks like it was silver plated. I found this thing here, and it was really dirty, but I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's still kind of rough looking, but I did my best, did what I could to get it cleaned up. You can actually see the design better from the inside of it there. I got what I believe was a keyhole to like a lockbox. Not sure what this thing is either. The door handle, I believe this is a thimble. We found out that this Raleigh's here. Wendy looked this up. This was actually a lid to a milk jar, so that's pretty cool. We found a square buckle there. I found a bee, that awesome lead cowboy there, that old-timey toy there. I found these 2 pendants here. This one's got gold plating on it. This one here, it has the tree, and I had talked about that, like the tree of life. It's a really nice pendant. I actually might go ahead and just stick that on a necklace and just wear that with my other coin. And then I got this piece here. I believe this was a keyhole for a key as well. Got this button. I found this button back by that cabin that the owner asked me to locate. And then I got 3 wheat pennies. I got this awesome 1884 Indian head here. There's the reverse on it. This super nice silver tie clip here. And then again the 1944 Merc and that beautiful silver ring. So that was my cleanup from that property. That's what our board looks like for this week. And ta-da, we switched spots. Alright everyone, we hope you enjoyed that video just as much as we enjoyed creating it. We had a great time out there at that farmhouse. I can't wait to get back out there. The farmer did let us know that he is going to be bush hogging back there by where that log cabin is now that we've located it. He said we can come out anytime. As many of you may have seen on Wendy's Facebook page, we got permission to also fish his pond that he has out there, and the kids had a blast out there. Can't wait to get my boys out there, caught some nice bass. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed day and happy hunting, and we hope to see you on the next episode of Indiana Unearthed. We'll see you later, guys. Have a great one.
Whispers in the signal tone. I'm not digging, I'm bringing home.